hiya honeys, welcome back to my spooky little corner. For those that don't know me, I am Lady Myleta and I bid you welcome. So my darklings, today I have to venture out into the world, which I really don't want to, but bills need to be paid, right girls? So I figured I would do a little get ready with me video today, not really featuring anything, just having a chit chat and doing my makeup and hanging out with you guys. So if that's something that you want to watch, stay tuned and let's dive in. Alrighty, so I have my eyes primed and ready to go. Today for primer, we are using our Alter Ego eyeshadow base. I find it a little lighter, but I don't mind that. It's not always a bad thing. So I figured while I'm doing my makeup today, I would chat about my tattoos, actually. I was thinking that's something I haven't talked about, and I have quite a few of them, and some I'm quite proud of. So I figured I would talk about them, what I have, why I got it, all that kind of jazz. And I'm going to include a picture of said tattoo because it's too hard to, show you them live. So it might just be easier to show you a picture of said tattoo. So I'm going to do that while I am getting ready. It might end up being a 2 video because I have, I'd say 9 tattoos. So it might be a 2-parter get ready with me. So if that's something you want to see, and I'll play with makeup, and yeah, let's have some fun. So for eyeshadows today, I kind of wanted to go like a bit of a peachy tone look today. So I've got a couple palettes. I have my Caliente palette from Glamlight, and it has a couple really nice peachy tones to it. But I also grabbed my Cake palette, also from Glamlight, because they have this one shade in here called Guava, and I have yet to use it, but my eye is always drawn to it. So I figured I would maybe use that and maybe incorporate some other colors too. We're just gonna wing it because that's what I do. I find the best looks kind of come out when we wing it, I don't know. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna start. So I got my first tattoo when I was 13. I had a friend at the time who said, "Hey, do you want to give yourself a tattoo?" And I was like, okay, why not, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I thought she was being like serious tattoo or like drawing on her skin kind of thing, but what have you. She asked, "Hey, do you want to give yourself a tattoo?" And I was like, yeah, I want to give myself a tattoo. Who wouldn't? So I came up with this masterpiece. Picture up on screen, please. It is, as you can see, a letter J. And that was done with needle and calligraphy ink. Yep. Remember sitting and watching movies in the dark doing this to myself. So the J stands for a gentleman that I had quite the crush on. Oh, I was going to marry him. He was just handsome as heck. His name was Jamie, and he had beautiful, beautiful green eyes. And I was smitten with him. Oh, was I smitten with him. I really, 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 really liked him. Now, looking back at it, he wasn't a really nice guy. I don't know why I liked him so much, but you know how girls are. Yeah, so I really liked him. And so I was going to show my devotion by putting his initial on me. And he would love me back, obviously. Obviously that didn't happen. But so yes, this was my first tattoo. It kind of works out now because my new beau and the Lordlings names both start with the letter J. So, I keep it mainly just to remind myself how impulsive and silly I can be. But, and you can't really see it. It is on the inside of my right ankle. So, unless you're really looking, you are not going to see my little mistake. But it's there. it's there as kind of a reminder to myself to not be so silly. Now, for my next tattoo, it was my first professional tattoo. I was 16 and Mama Mylita was fine with me getting a tattoo. So off I go, 16 years old. I'm stoked to get my first tattoo. I decided that I wanted a bat flying between my shoulder blades because I've always kind of been a little more dark and gothly than normal, even when I was young. So that's what I wanted. And this was kind of before tattoos were like super, super popular, I want to say. You know, there was no shows on it, none of that. It was just, you know, I wanted a tattoo. And I had some older friends that did have tattoos. So I went to the same place they went to. And so I went in, I was like, yeah, I want a bat. Well, they had no bat flash or anything on the wall. So I'm looking at the walls like, what am I going to do, right? I want a bat. So the artist, you know, went and found like an outline of a bat. He's like, well, I could freehand it for you, but you know, it might cost more money and it might take a lot longer and I don't have enough time to really do it all. So my mom was like, well, maybe we'll just come back another time. And I'm flipping out. I'm not even gonna lie. I am flipping out. I'm like, there's no way I'm coming back. I came here for a tattoo. I'm getting a tattoo. So I look up in the wall and there it is. Insert picture. Not my finest day. I'm not going to lie. So there was a whole set of flash of Hot Stuff, the Baby Devil. And this is the one I picked. And he was on my shoulder. As you can see, this is an older picture. It's not the best looking tattoo. My artist didn't do a very good job. I don't know if he was feeling rushed because I took too long to pick or what have you. But yes, so this picture is actually taken moments before I got it covered up. So yeah, if you're thinking and you're younger and you want to get a tattoo, really think about it. I'm not just saying that because I really wanted one and I got one, and guess what? I covered it up. So I'm not trying to be mean or rude or anything like that, but you know, really think about it. Think about it, okay? Because yeah, obviously I didn't pick one. On the side note, I'm quite liking this eye colors. Just gonna pop in some of this peach shade from the Cake palette. How about you, my darklings, seeing as we've talked about 2 of my tattoos now? Well, I guess technically I'd have 10 then because, yeah, I covered this one up. But do you guys have tattoos? Do you have lots of tattoos? Do you have special meanings to your tattoos? I personally love tattoos. I also have piercings, as you can tell. But I think tattoos are fun. And yeah, encourage, you know, self-expression, which I like. Okay, so that's my base so far. And now I'm going to cut the crease. And I'm going to use my glitter glue from Too Faced Cosmetics. I just find, at least with the actual glitter, it stuck really well. So I'm kind of interested to see how it will hold up with just like a glittery eyeshadow, not straight up glitter. So let's try this. I think I'll do a halo eye today. Okay, so this is this guava shade. I'm not I think I might dampen it a bit and see if it picks up the product better. This is my e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Finish and Setting Mist. See if it picks it up. And this is in the Glamlite Cake Palette, just so everybody knows. I really love this shade. Every time I like open this one, I always look at this shade. It may be almost too similar in tone, eh? It looks really pretty, but it's like almost non-existent. Isn't that strange? Okay, let's try. Alright, another little flat brush. Okay, let's hit it with some setting spray. And let's try another kind of color on top. What else do I have? Alright, let's try cinnamon. Cinnamon looks almost goldy, but maybe that'll work. Or maybe carrot. Let's try carrot. Oh, that looks a bit different. Okay, so we'll do that on this side now. We'll kind of play around with it and see what we can do. There's a gold in this one too. A banana, they call it. So maybe that would work out nicely too. The carrot shows up a bit, so let's stick with that. Maybe I'll put some of that banana on there too. Okay. And guava. Might look better if I had like I'll see that one on a lot better. What's going on? It's still not, I don't think, a big enough difference between the pink. Like, you can really see it there, right? And then take that. I think that's what we're using the carrot. Let's try that. Just kind of blend the two. See, that eye looks better. Why does that eye look so much better? It's not bad. That little bit of that carrot, it's more of an orange tone. I'll show it to you so you guys kind of, it's more of like an orangey pink tone, so it kind of brings it out a bit more. I kind of want to add some of that yellow too, so I'm just going to take a Morphe brush here. This is a JS12. She's just a little one. We'll hit it with some setting spray too. And I'm going to add that banana shade. It's like a nice kind of gold. See about putting that like right kind of in the center. Give it a bit more something. What do you think? Well, it definitely stands out a lot more now. Less pinky peach that I was going for though, isn't it? What do you do, right? What do you do? So, okay. I think I want to deepen up like the inner and outer corner because it just doesn't look quite dark enough. So I'm just going to take a small one and I'm actually going to try, I'm going to hit Red Velvet in the Cake palette. It's kind of a red tone. Let's see how it deepens it. I just want something a little, yeah, that looks cool. I just found that pink kind of didn't work quite right. And where's the brush with that? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so that's the top of the eyes done. I quite like that. It's very peachy pink, kind of what I was going for. I'm quite happy with that. So I just cleaned up any of the mess, and we're gonna do foundation now. So for primer today, I'm going to use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and it just takes like a pump or two. This stuff is not inexpensive, but it was recommended for people with oilier skin, and it really helps to make your makeup last. So your girl's an oily girl, so I figure if I can find something more for oily skin, especially with just going out, like when I'm at home playing with makeup, I don't overtly care, but when I'm going out and I'm going to be out for a while, I want something that will help make my makeup last. So we're going to use our mineral veil. So for foundation today, we're going to try out our Juvia Place Stick Foundation in the shade Nicaragua. I haven't used this stick yet, but I did use the liquid one a few times. I find it quite good. The coverage quite good. I do find it comes off a bit with my nose, but I have not tried it yet with this primer, so it's something I'm going to have to try. But today we're going to do this. And I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've ever used a stick foundation. So if I do this terribly wrong, please somebody say something down below. Yeah, I've never used stick. I've always used liquid, but I thought I want to come out of my comfort zone a bit. So I want to try new things. So here we go. And I've just got a beauty sponge here. So tattoo number 3, I got when I was 17. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of tattoos in my youth, more so in my youth than I did nowadays, which I am trying to rectify. But yes, so I got this one when I was 17, and I was doodling in class one day because my girlfriend, actually she was my best friend at the time, decided she wanted to get some kind of tribal piece. So I was like, okay, well, let me doodle. Let's see if I can come up with something kind of cool for you. So I did. I doodled a lot for her. And I came up with this one. Insert picture. And I thought it was awesome. I loved it. It kind of looked more tree-like than I would say tribal. But I was like, I really liked it. So I showed it to her and I was like, what do you think? And she's like, I think it'd look better on you. So what do? I went and got it done. Yeah. I got it done actually at the same place I got my little devil tattoo, but by his apprentice, who is named Cloud. And as far as I know, Cloud is still tattooing. This location was in Guelph when I got it done. For never using stick foundation before, I quite like it. So anyways, back to the tattoo. So yeah, I have it on my left ankle, outside of my left ankle, and I have it done as like a tree. I always kind of thought it kind of suited like the tree of life kind of idea, very Norse mythology kind of idea, the roots going down, the branches coming up. So I'm assuming a lot of people think I am that religious. I'm not religious at all, so, but I always really liked it, and it's still one of my favorite tattoos. I think it also helps that I kind of designed it, even though I designed it for somebody else. It's my tattoo now and forever. And it's just black outline. I also didn't tell you the devil was on my shoulder here, on my left shoulder, but not anymore. So I'm just using my Juvia's Place concealer too in shade 21. This is such a good concealer for like brightening because I can automatically see how much brighter I look when I use it. Quite like that. Definitely want to get more Juvia's Place palettes too, seeing as I only have the one. But I quite like that yellow one, but I definitely want to try out more. Okay, there we go. Looking beautiful and pale. Yes. All right, so for powder today, I am using Jeffree Star Magic Stars concealer powder in the shade Rose. Stuff that smells like cotton candy. This ring does not want to stay straight, does it, girls? Does it, my darklings? Ooh, can I do that? Okay. Okay, so there I am all powdered. I am looking pale as heck. So I am just going to go off camera. I'm going to do my eyebrows and some liner and mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, my darklings, here we go. Here we got our next steps done for eyebrows today. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in medium brown. And we are topping that up with Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Brow in the color Supermodel. For eyeliner today, it's totally messed up, I know. I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Liner in black. This is the mini version that I've had for a while, and the tip is starting to fray. So it's a bit of a mess. It's probably going to go out in the garbage. For mascara, I am using Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof in black. Now that I've used it for a while, I don't mind it, but I will say I do prefer my Benefit Cosmetics Bad Gal Bang. I find this a drier formula where the Bad Gal Bang is a little more liquidy, and I find it lasts longer and it goes on a little easier. Something to keep in mind. And then for lashes today, we are using the Kiss brand of Pompadour lashes and something just a little light. And I have already done my blush. I'm using my Jouer Rose Cut Gem Palette, and we are using my favorite shade, Peach Quartz. Okay, so let's finish up our eyes. So I wanted to make it a little extra. So I have this, it is the Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Liners, and this is in shade Volume. So I thought I would just kind of outline that upper crease. So we'll just, and it's kind of like a nice kind of peachy kind of gold look. So I thought that would work really nice with this look. Don't want a lot, just a little of that line to kind of highlight our halo. Just like that, just a little something, something. Okay, so for the bottom, I'm mainly going to use the same kind of peachy tones. So in the Cake palette, I use this peach one. And then in the Caliente, I was using the guava shade. So we're just going to use those and put those along the bottom with a crease brush. So the last tattoo I'm going to talk about, and then I guess I will do another film about my other tattoos. It is on my right side of my chest, right here. I don't know if some of you may have seen it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because it is a pretty visible tattoo. If I am wearing a lower cut top, you are going to see it. Which, you know, it's not something I mind. I got my tattoos so people can see them. Some people prefer them a little private. That's cool too, right? It's the great thing about tattoos is it is a preference, and it is about your own individuality and what you want. So for me, this tattoo actually means a lot to me. It is pop-up picture. This is my mom tattoo. And Mama Mylita has the exact same tattoo, but hers is on her shoulder and mine is on my chest. So, and I did this placement on purpose because I did want to get it over my heart, because at that point, and still this point, even now, even like, I don't know, I got this when I was, let's say 18. Even now, she is still a huge part of my life. And like I say, she lives with me. She helps me with my little lordling. Being a single mom, I can do what I do without her. She is my best friend. She is my partner in a lot of ways. She's just an amazing woman who has given up so much for me. So this is one of my mom tattoos. I have two of them actually, and we'll talk about another one later. But yeah. So, and if you can see, this is one she picked. This is what she really wanted. She is obsessed with dragons. And she liked it because it had a Celtic knot, and our family background is Scottish. So she liked the fact that she could kind of incorporate our heritage with her love of dragons. So this is what she picked. And I went along with it. I was fine with it. And then the underneath it says Maher, which is Gaelic for mother. So not a lot of people know that. Some people look at it and go, what is it saying? Well, that's what it means. But yeah, it's my mama tattoo. And it was done by the same guy who did my leg tree, or my tree of life tattoo. His name is Cloud. I believe his last name's Callum. And he, at that time, was out of Guelph. And he's a fantastic tattoo artist. He has done all except for one of Mama Mylita's tattoos. And she's got multiple dragon ones now. And yes, he's a great tattoo artist. Unfortunately, he left the Guelph location that he was at, and he was at one in Kitchener. And from what I have heard, that one has also gone under. So I'm not exactly sure if he is even tattooing anymore. And if he's not, that's really sad, because he's very, 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 very talented. So, Cloud, if you're out there, thank you. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow there done. Let's put some liner on. And today I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Color Pencil. And it is in shade, it's 24-hour waterproof full impact glide pencil. That's good. So there's shade. Okay, oh, graphite. Graphite! It's in graphite. I do like this one because it's a rotating bottom and I don't have to worry about sharpening it. I'm not going to lie. But those are all the tattoos that I've gotten in my younger days. The rest are all more recent, within, I'd say, the past 5 years or so. Maybe 10. No, 5. 5 years. And I will definitely talk about them at in another Get Ready With Me. But those are all my tattoos from my youth. And yeah, obviously the 2 of them I still quite love. My tree and my dragon. They're pretty important. But I will say that I like my J just because it's a reminder. Maybe that sounds silly, but yeah. I think I'm going to leave the brow highlight alone because I've been putting a lighter shade Pina Colada from the Caliente palette underneath. So that kind of lightened that area all up. Let's see. Let's try this. See how this works. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. It looks a little pink. Maybe I'll add some of the cinnamon shade. It looks a little more golden. There we go. Yeah, it works. So that's the eyes all done. Looking good. So I'm just going to go off camera, put on my highlighter and my lipstick, and I will be right back. Okay, and here we are with our finished look for today. For highlight today, I'm using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess. And she's just like a nice frosty kind of peach color. She's definitely one of my favorites. And for lipstick today, I thought, you know what? My eyes are bright. My lips are going to be bright today too. And this is the shade 818 by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. She's almost like an annoying pink. Like a peachy pink, like a neon. I don't even know how to describe it. Every time I look at the bottle, I'm like, oh, it's not that bright. And then I put it on, I'm like, oh, I forgot how bright it was. But I'm gonna work it. I like it. It's one of my favorite, actually, lipsticks. So that is our look for today. It's amazing what a makeup can do, because like I was dreading having to go out of my house today, and now I'm like, well, at least I look great. So, you know, it's interesting how makeup can bring up your spirits. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the first half of my tattoos. We'll do another one where we learn about the second half of my tattoos. But if you enjoy this kind of get ready with me kind of video, let me know down below. And I will do more of these. I like just hanging out and playing with makeup. It's always so much fun, right? As always, you know where to find me. I am on Facebook and Instagram under Lady Mylita. And yeah, I hope I will join you guys again soon. Stay safe out there and use your noggins. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye, my darklings.